Newborn pups usually need a little help to get their tiny lungs going. But this pup named Ricky isn't getting any air.
I just want to get it breathing. There he goes.
Go. That's what we wanted to hear.
Ricky is not the only one who's breathing easier. Ricky is soon joined by 7 brothers and sisters. The tiniest is Lucy, the runt of the litter. She's smaller and weaker than the rest. But she's got the blood of champions, too. Sometimes a mother rejects a runt. But Sophie knows potential when she sees it. After a long, hard day, they celebrate with their first family dinner.
We've just gotten word that Rosie's gone into labor, so now we really start biting our fingernails.
Hey, we are just on our way, about to head around the corner on the perimeter track.
Good girl. It's all right, mate. Good girl, Rosie.
So currently we have Rosie in giving birth. We also have Forrest moving around as well. He has access to outside and inside, so she's got a little bit of company. We've got 2 of us in there, one person working the camera, one person making sure that everything else is happening to plan. And it's super exciting. So we actually noticed this bubble that was coming out of her back end, and it was actually the mucus plug coming out. So that means that birth is going to be imminent. It's actually progressing quite quickly. And we've had births that last quite a few hours in the past, but hers seems to be quite rapid.
So if the giraffe calf is in a normal position within the uterus, the 2 forelegs will appear first, closely followed by the muzzle and the head. Rosie's looking a little bit uncomfortable. She's arching her back and looking at her rear end. That's purely because her uterus is contracting inside and she's a little bit uncomfortable. So she's watching to see what's happening and she's feeling some discomfort around her abdomen because of that. But she's been through this before, so she's pretty used to what's happening.
It's all right.
The stages of labour for Rosie and for any giraffe are pretty much the same as for any other animal. So first of all, the water will break and then the fluid will be expelled from around the sac, which encloses the fetus, and then the baby comes out.
Good girl, Rosie. It's all right.
Giraffe birth is pretty dramatic. The newborn falls from quite a height and hits the ground with quite heavily. So there is a little bit of a risk of injury, but it's all up to the gods, the way the calf falls out. But certainly a little bit of an anxious moment.
Oh, cat, it's happening. Oh my God, we're not at the right angle. Oh. Good girl. It's all right.
Dropping about 7 feet to the ground for a new baby animal is a little bit terrifying. And then making sure that the baby's breathing okay and there's no problems or complications. Every step of the way, you're kind of a little bit nervous.
So
happy. The entire zoo has a buzz floating around because this beautiful giraffe has officially been born. We have been waiting 15 months for this moment, so we're pretty excited.
Alpaca are a domesticated species of camelid. All of our adults are female.
It's coming.
It's remarkable to see baby alpaca being born.
Almost immediately after opening, we got the call that Blanche was in labor and she was starting to give birth.
My goodness! What do you think? You being big sister? Yeah? Yeah?
A lot of the times we'll come in and we'll find the baby's born already. Having Blanche give birth while we're open is a unique experience, I think, for everybody involved.
The head is out now in both front legs. Usually once the shoulders come out, it'll probably plop right out. And she's pushing.
The shoulders are out?
Yeah,
Great.
shoulders are out.
That's like the biggest part right there. Come on. Come on. That's the reaction we were waiting for.
She finally gave birth. The baby's out. Aw.
As you can see, he's breathing, moving his tongue, moving his lips.
I think Lucy would not have been able to pass that puppy if we had just left her. That puppy probably would have died, and then she would have potentially died with it. So, which is just another reason why we should be doing spay-neuter. This was an unplanned pregnancy and potentially life-threatening. So we're going to get her fixed. The owner's really happy to do that and prevent this kind of stress for her as well as for Lucy in the future.
This is a pretty cool part of the job, This is the oxygen cage, and it's heated also. So we want the baby and the mom to stay nice and warm right now. So the puppy's already trying to follow the heat. And probably looking for mom. Mom's that way, buddy. Hey, buddy. That's your mama.